I am doing something that has never been done on Eurovision stage before.
Oh.
I don't think anybody has done it, so it's going to be quite surprising, I can say.
All right.
Yeah.
Saara Aalto.
Hello, nice to see you.
Great to see you. Mm-hmm. This is kind of home ground for you.
I know. Seeing you in the UK, it's like...
Oh, bless. Except now, I get to see you as a Eurovision contestant and not an X Factor contestant.
I know, but for me, it almost feels the same. It's like, UK, vote for me again.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing all over again.
But people really are with you. It's amazing to look on social media. So many British fans are really rooting for you.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. I've been trying to kind of like be a little bit away from social media. So it's great to know that people are there like rooting for me.
Did you need to detox from all of it?
A little bit. Like when you concentrate on such a big thing as Eurovision, it's like you easily start to read everything and compare and stuff. And I'm like, no, I just want to have my own bubble and just, concentrate. And so then I can enjoy even more.
And your bubble, of course, is filled with monsters.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of them, but yeah.
Who are the creatures you've made friends with?
I think like in my life in general, I always want to, let's say, like go through things that happens in my life. Like everybody go through many things, bad and good, and if you try to kind of block them, they're gonna become the monsters. And like I have felt so like an outsider in Finland. This is kind of like the same story I went through on the X Factor in a way, like coming from a country where people were not believing in me at first, coming here and people were like, oh, Saara, we love your style. And then Finnish people understood that, wow, actually it's fine to be like Saara, like flamboyant and happy and bubbly. And now it's kind of like I am working very hard to get rid of those monsters, those negative things that were said to me. So, I want to grow as a person and I want to get friends with those old things and, be friends with them and just go forward with my life.
And of course, you're now a role model for so many people. Your story you've just said, you're an LGBT icon. Do you have a message for people who suffer online bullying or, they're trolled? How should they react? What's your tip?
I think actually that all of us have experienced bullying. I feel like it's funny how everybody has their experiences of being like not accepted or being bullied, and I feel like we should just all talk about it together and become friends. It's funny that we always like feel like we are like outsiders or we don't belong somewhere or we are too different, but actually when we all have those same kind of experiences, we should just talk about them and understand that, okay, we are different, but we are actually quite similar. So, I don't know, I think we should just try to find the right people around us. Like, I'm from a very small town, 9,000 people.
Oh, wow.
And I thought I would never find people who are like me. And I grew up like that. I thought that would be the truth, but actually it's not. World is full of people. We have billions of people here, so you can find your people, but you just have to be very brave and go to the world and find your place.
Oh, that's lovely. And I've got to say, your dog is so cute.
I know, I miss her.
And when you were doing X Factor, we were all thinking, oh my gosh, will their relationship survive? Has the relationship survived with the dog?
With the dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, my small, cute Lily. She's like, oh, Mom. She's so cute. She's like, she wants to be loved and she gives love so much. Yeah. She loves everybody.
And now that you're a star. Let's call you a star. Now that you're a star, you've been on British television.
You're so cute.
You're known on the streets, people see you. Has your life changed? I mean, it obviously has changed in some ways, but do you still feel like the Saara Aalto of, 2013?
Everything has changed, that's true. Like I live in London, I live in Finland. I mean, I just go back and forth all the time. I travel and I have a great team around me and I have people like you and everybody who support me, which feels really good after all those years. So it definitely has changed everything. But of course, I'm still the same Saara. We're all like children inside and I just really enjoy doing this, what I do at the moment. And the Saara 2013, or what did you say, 2013? The past, really would have been amazed if she would have like known that this all is happening right now. Like, it's just crazy. It's a bit overwhelming. I'm a bit.
Oh, we've got to talk about your album, which will be coming out. When is it coming out?
Am I allowed to say the date? Oh, yes, I am. 27th of April.
Oh, excellent. Right before Eurovision.
I know.
Oh, we've heard 3 of the tracks already. Domino, Queens, and Monsters.
Yes.
We're all very excited. Will the rest of the album be as diverse as those 3 songs were?
Yes, but I still think there is a red thread. Would you say that, red thread?
That's fine.
So it's not a Finnish expression. It's bubbly, colorful pop music with very empowering message. Be yourself. Find people around you who love you, who help you.
Yeah.
And I really hope that people will get inspired when they listen to the album.
Available on iTunes.
Yeah.
We'll be downloading. We'll be pre-ordering it on Spotify and everywhere.
Oh, great. And I think if people loved me on the X Factor, they're going to love the album.
Okay. That's good to know.
I think it's like people won't be disappointed, which is, I hope so.
We want UK radio play. Please make it happen. If anyone can do it, it's you. Starting with Monsters.
Actually, Monsters will be released officially in the UK on 13th of April. So hopefully the radios will play it and get excited about it.
Oh, we want it everywhere. Global radio, all those stations. It would make me so happy to drive to that.
Yeah, I know. I really hope so.
Oh, fantastic. Staging, you hinted to us recently. You performed in Lisbon at Trump's Club, and you spoke with our blogger, Bernardo Tavares Barrera. And you, I love his name. And you mentioned you'd be changing the staging. Can you tell us anything new at this point, or is it still a secret?
Oh, what could I say? I don't want to reveal too much, but I can say I am doing something that has never been done on Eurovision stage before.
Oh.
I don't think anybody has done it, so it's going to be quite surprising, I can say.
All right.
Yeah.
Will there still be a journey from darkness to light?
In a way, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the message of the whole song. So yes, it's going to be in the performance as well, but it's going to be completely different than what you've seen. So.
Okay. Now, we are in Britain. There are these 2 flags behind us, Finland, UK. You were recently featured in the Daily Mail walking on the streets with Suri, the British contestant. What's your relationship like? Are you guys exchanging advice or just hanging out? What's the story?
So we met a couple of weeks ago. That was that, yeah. So, but we've been WhatsApping, and we just actually saw each other just there. So it's great to get to know her better. Yeah.
Okay. Because she, of course, has done Eurovision twice, I believe, as a backing vocalist.
As a backing vocalist, yeah. So we talked about it. She gave me some tips.
All right.
Yes.
Do you approach this the same way as X Factor, or do you have to think about it differently?
Maybe, I mean, they are quite similar in a way, but this has been my dream for so long, so I have more pressure. Because, for the X Factor, it was just an adventure. I just went there, not knowing what would happen. I just wanted to sing for Simon Cowell, and then I ended up being second. But for Eurovision, it's maybe it's a little bit more pressure. I wouldn't want to have pressure, but, it has been my dream, so I'm it has to be, I have to enjoy it so much, and... Yeah.
Your story is one of winning people over, being in the bottom 2 a few times, and coming out near the top. How do we win friends and influence people? What's your secret tip?
I always say, follow your heart. It sounds so cliche, but if you get excited about something, you should do it. For Eurovision, let's say, in Finland, Eurovision is, some people don't take it very seriously in a way. I mean, you shouldn't take Eurovision seriously, but you know what I mean. Yeah. People are like, Saara, why do you want to do it? Why? And I'm like, because I get excited about it. When I think about myself on Eurovision stage, I'm like, oh, it feels so good inside. I'm like, I have to follow that feeling. And I have followed that feeling in my life many times, and it has always led me to right places. So I think that is the secret of life in a way. You have to do what you are excited about. And not listen to people who don't agree.
Silly question. Your sets from Uuden Kilpailu, do you still have any of them? The dominoes, the gothic shower thing?
You mean in the performance?
Yeah.
What should I say? Elements, yes.
Okay.
Some elements of those, yeah. Because it was actually great to do UMK because I could see, like, I could do 3 different performances. They were all very different. I could try different things, and I kind of saw what works and what doesn't work. So then I could kind of like maybe choose some elements, some best elements from these 3 shows.
And finally, we have to congratulate you because you're getting married.
Hopefully.
Is it hard to plan that and do Eurovision at the same time?
Yes, it's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah. And everyone wants to be on that guest list. British people, Finnish people, Simon Cowell.
Oh, really? Well, oh, I'm honored. But yeah, I am. The wedding is like there in my head. I'm trying to plan it, but it's very difficult. But me and Mary, we are really spontaneous. So we might be like, okay, let's get married tomorrow. Or it might be in Lisbon. We might be like, this is beautiful. It's warm and sunny. Let's get married now. Or if I win Eurovision, it might be the next day. So,
Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? We are a bit crazy.
Oh, she is Saara Aalto, and she is singing for Finland at Eurovision. It's so nice to catch up with you. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do you have a final message for your fans?
I don't know. I'm speechless. You are so nice. I really love you. Thank you, everybody there watching this video. I hope you get inspired by monsters. I hope you go through your heart and your life and get rid of all those negative things. Just enjoy, do your thing. Mwah.
Oh, kiitos.
Kiitos.